And what were the opposing visions here, Vivendi versus Elliott? What were they peddling when it comes to differing philosophies?
Well, I think when Elliott first disclosed its stake about a couple of months ago, it was stressing the fact that, number one, Telecom Italia's share performance under the stewardship of Vivendi has not been great. And they felt that with a more independent board that they could extract more value. That would probably involve, according to them, shifting strategy a bit, perhaps doing some asset sales, and figuring out a strategy for the sale of the phone carrier's fixed line grid.
How much of a blow then, Dan, is this to Vivendi's biggest shareholder, Mr. Vincent Bolloré?
Well, it's a big loss. Vivendi is the biggest shareholder in Telecom Italia. It has slightly less than 25%. Up now, they have had control of the board. We're now in a situation with, this company's biggest shareholder has 5 directors on a 15-member board. They have said that they want to find a compromise. One, if you will, area of common ground is the chief executive officer. Both sides, Elliott and Vivendi, have said that they support the CEO, Amos Genish. We'll find out if he is confirmed as CEO next Monday when the new board convenes to consider the top management at that meeting.
So, Dan, I found it very interesting that ISS and Glass Lewis were issuing recommendations on this, even though it's a European company. But obviously, without the support of, I believe it was Casa Depositi, which you can tell us the background of, without their support, Elliott wouldn't have won.
That's true. Key element to the story. An Italian state lender. It's government owned, called Casa Depositi e Prestiti. It provides loans, tries to build up infrastructure investment in the country. And they bought a stake recently, slightly less than 5%, and sided with Elliott. Obviously, I think they're looking a bit ahead. The eventual sale of a stake in this company's fixed line network, they want to be a decision maker in that process. So for them, it's quite an important investment. That didn't sit well with Vivendi, which criticized a decision that essentially had a state-owned entity taking sides in the outcome of a private company.